Hello, Math 141. I'm going to attempt to solve a problem that was emailed to me. Uh, it is given to us that the weekly revenue of a business selling a product is a function of price. When price is $1.70, the revenue is $9,843. When the price is $3.60, the revenue is $5,112. And when the price is zero, there is no revenue. So, okay. Uh, so the problem telling us that the weekly revenue of business is a function of price. What does that mean? That means that I'm looking for some revenue as a function of price or as a function of P. And since I'm told to look for a quadratic model, I'm going to be looking for something p to the second uh, plus b times p plus some constant c. Okay. Which is, the same as thinking as y equals ax to the second plus bx plus c. Okay. Based upon the information that I'm given, I know that I have uh, three coordinate points here. I know that 1.7 corresponds to 9843. I know that 3.60, let me go back one page. Yes, 3.60 corresponds to 5112, and 0 corresponds to 0. So remember that this is my input price, and this is my output revenue. Let me go to the next page. Now I can claim that 9843 equals sum A 1.7 to the second plus b times 1.7 plus c. Maybe I should do this. Maybe in this page I should, no, I can do it here. Let me call this equation 1, then equation 2, then equation 3. Okay. So I can also claim that 5112 equals sum A 3.60 to the second power plus B times 3.60, or just 3.6 plus C. And finally, from the third point, I can say that 0, when the revenue is 0 or the price is 0, revenue is 0. So I have sum A 0 to the second power plus sum B times 0 plus C. And notice that the third one is really making my life easy. This one. This is 0, this is 0, so I know that C equals 0. So now I can go ahead and plug those zeros in equation 1 and 2. Let me go to the next page. So I'm going to have equation 1 and 2, change them to 9843 equals to 1.7 to the second power is 2.89 times A plus 1.7B. So I'm not going to write the C anymore. And I'm going to rewrite this as the second equation as 5112 equals 3.6 to the second power is 12.96 times A plus 3.6 times B. And I'm not going to write plus C because we decided that C is 0. Now I'm going to attempt to, I have two equations and two unknowns. So let's say that let's solve for B from, let's say, 2. I think that's easier because I know that 12.96 is multiple of 3.6. I know 3 times 3.6 is 12.96. That makes my life easier. So if I isolate 3.6b, I'm going to have 5112 minus 12.96a. And so divide both sides by 3.6. b equals 5112 divided by calculator 5112 divided by 3.6 1420 1420 minus, and I know 12.96 divided by 3.6 gives me well, let's do it anyways. So let's 12.96 divided by 3.6, and there's 3.6. So I'm glad I'm using the calculator because I thought it would give me 3, but you know, I'm glad I'm using calculator. Anyways, so B equals 1420 minus 3.6, and I have A in here. So now I'm going to just take this B and substitute it into equation 1, right into here. So let me go to the next page, and I'm going to have to uh, have 9843. That was my first equation, equals to 2.89 times A plus 1.7 times B. But what is B? B, we decided, was 1420 minus 3.6 A. 3 minus 3.68. Okay. So now, next step, I have 9843 equals 2.89a plus 1.7 times 1420, 1.7 times 1420 gives me 2414, 2414, and then minus 1.47, 1.7 times 3.6, and that gives me 6.12a, 6.12a. And now I notice that these two are like terms. I can add them together, and I can subtract 2,414 from both sides. 4 from 3 is going to give me a 9. I get a 2, a 4, a 7, and that equals minus 3.23a. And so divide both sides by divide both sides by negative 3.23, negative 3.23. So A equals 7429 divided by negative 3.23 gives me negative 2300. Okay, so I know A equals negative 2300. To solve for B, I don't have to go far. I know that I can substitute that sub into, say, equation 2, I get 5112 equals 12.96 times negative 2300, and then I have plus 3.6b. Uh, so I have 5112 equals 12.96 gives me 12.96. So this gives me a negative 28 9. No, it gives me 2 9808. Let me double check again. 12.96 times 2300, 29808. That's right. Plus 3.6b. Adding that to add 29808 to both sides gives me plus 5112, gives me 34920 equals 3.6b. Divide both sides by 3.6, so divide by 3.6. I get b equals 9700. So my final answer is going to be revenue as a function of price equals, our A was minus 2300 p to the second plus 9700 p. Okay, I hope you find this helpful. Thank you.